Good morning.
Increasing the growth potential of the euro area is the main point on our agenda in the coming period. In our last meeting already we agreed to start a new process of coordination of structural reforms where the Eurogroup can act as a driver for this process. We identified several topics to discuss, among which the reduction of the high tax wedge on labour and also reforming services markets.
Reducing excessive tax wedges in a budget-neutral way could bring big gains in employment and boost competitiveness and growth in the euro area. However, we have made some simulations. These simulations indicate that the joint tax shift from labour to consumption by euro area countries could add 65 billion euro to output and create around 1.5 million jobs over the next decade.
As announced by the ECB, capital shortfalls will need to be covered within 6 to 9 months, starting from the release of the stress test results. As you know, the first port of call to address possible capital needs will be private sources, as we see happening already in practice over the last few months. Should any public capital injection be considered, it will be subject to state aid rules, which, as a general rule, require burden sharing from shareholders and junior debt holders before any public support is given. We welcome that Greece has achieved the first set of milestones related to the fourth review, the so-called May set of milestones. This will unlock a disbursement of 1 billion euro by the EFSF.
With this 1 billion euro disbursement, there's now 2.8 billion euros still left in the pipeline for Greece. 1 billion euro of that could be dispersed in August, but that depends on the milestones, on the next set of milestones being met. On Cyprus, the board of directors of the ESM decided to release 600 million euro after the fourth review mission in mid-June. And again, we will make this disbursement later in this week. The board of directors of the ESM approved the request by Spain to make an early repayment of 1.3 billion euro of its ESM loan to recapitalize Spanish banks. This is the first time that euro area countries that benefited from an EFSF or ESM program has requested to make the repayment ahead of schedule.